Take the knees out wide, bring the feet together to touch. And the deep inner looking. So folding forward, Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs, let the hip come up close into the heel. And one day hooking the toes all the way under the chin. And when you actually connect, that's another powerful bind. The JOAHYOGA with the throat and the pada, the feet. Hands and feet are powerful bundalats for sure as well. This is in a sense like the bulbs and battery of the human body. Feel the circuitry connected from the feet to the skull. And allow the toes to massage out the endocrine thyroid. Powerful stimulation to the body's chemical system. And when you're ready, rise up to hover on the sit bone. Bring the knees into the chest and cross at the ankles. Flatten the 3 inches below the navel center. Bow the third eye to touch. Come back to your intention. Come back to the breath. So this yoga practice, the 8 limbs of yoga, in which movement of the body is only the 3rd limb. We begin with our ethics, our morality, which we carry with us all the time. And those are deep topics in themselves, which we can discuss at length at another time. But the 3rd limb is the movement of the body. The 4th limb is the movement of the focused breath. The 5th limb is quieting of the external senses so that you can look deep internal. The 6th limb is the ability to focus on one pinpoint without being distracted. The 7th limb is the meditative state of being. And in this modern 2018, the human being has evolved. You don't have to find a cave in the Himalayas or sit in lotus to find meditation. The modern human is capable of existing in a meditative way of being. And through all of this, we arrive at the 8th limb, samadhi. So simple though, especially in this modern era of evolution. It's the simple self-realization to understand the true relationship between the body and its mind and your awareness of it all. You see, the awareness itself, if you strip everything away, is always there. It always has been. Even in your dream state. And the rest is changing. So to realize your true nature is pure awareness. And the rest is a temporary state of beautiful blossoming flower. Let the knees come out wide, peace fingers to grab the big toes and fly the legs out and wide. Life, it's not unlike if you've ever seen a dragon fruit flower. It comes in the evening, and by morning it is nothing at all. And this is life in duality, but your permanence is so beautiful, and it's in the awareness. Big inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees around the spine. Roll yourself back into the child or the happy baby. Iron the low spine, flat down to the earth. Hold the knees deep into the armpits. If you'd like to straighten the legs out or any other movements that feel good, iron the low spine to the earth. And let's find our final back bending. Such a glorious heart opening. If you'd like, prop the hip up and high for bridge. Walk the hands under and support the bridge. Feel free to press the chest towards the chin. Press through the feet. Maybe press the chest all the way through. And hold. When you're ready, nice. Take it down, nice and slow, nice and humble. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze here. And let's twist before we final reset. Take the right leg out long, twist the left knee across to the right, and gaze out over the left shoulder, supine twist. And allow this to be a lengthening twist, so really kick away with the bottom leg. Beautiful inhales. Beautiful exhales.
You can keep the twist all the way through the chin.
And exhale, left leg long, right knee twisting across to the left side. Gazing out over the right shoulder, make length in the twist. Maybe the left hand pressing away against the thigh. Big inhale. Big exhale. Very good. One more breath here. And when you're ready, inhale, bring it back into the center, and then bring the legs straight up over the head for plow pose. Allow the feet to come up and over the head. You might need to adjust your distance if you're too close to the wall like I am. Feel free, if the feet don't easily come to the earth, you can use the hands to support. If the feet easily come down, maybe take the hands first behind the back and pull together. Really stack the shoulder in tight, and then press the hands flat down into the earth. Allow yourself to use the power of the pressing down to straighten the two bones in the forearm, the radius and the ulna. Allow this to carry up into the shoulder and organize the spine. And then when you're ready, you can either support the low back here or take the hands to the thighs and bring the legs straight up into the sky. Sarvangasana with the hands supporting the low back, or Niralamba Sarvangasana with the self-supported shoulder standing. Powerful queen of all the asanas. Let the blood flow down into the crown chakra. And then when you're ready, let's drop the knees to the side face. Karna Pindasana, ear pinning pose. Let the knees squeeze in against the ears one day. Maybe the shins even come down. Close off the sound of the outside world. And again, maybe press the hands firmly into the earth behind you. Hold. Expand the windpipe. And then when you're ready, gently roll yourself down, one vertebra at a time, keeping the knees hugged into the chest. Reach up around the shins and kick forward the shins. Let yourself pull the third eye up to touch. Nice. When you're ready, roll up to have a seat for meditation. And we'll sit for just a short meditation tonight before Savasana. Allow yourself to sit in any comfortable seat with a vertical spine. Of course, if you'd like, lotus, half lotus, or perhaps the simple, easy seat. Take a moment, shake off the outside world, and come in on the breath. Allow yourself to feel the breath. And in this yoga practice, it occurs to this one, myself, that we may have a way to transcend many karmic lifetimes with a simple technique. If we allow ourselves to see each breath as a full cycle of life and death. See the inhale as a birth. Allow yourself to become filled with all the experience of this beautiful material world until you reach a capacity in the body, at which time you must give it all back to the beautiful, generous lender, Mother Earth. And as all the breath leaves the body, and you find yourself again in that space of no breath, the pure space, the space of awareness itself. And continue in this way, giving you deep focus to aspect of the breath. Give extra space to the place of no breath at all. It's almost as if the body knows the mind could lose its grip on you if you allow yourself in that space between the breath. So the mind wants to skip inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But the awareness itself lives in that timeless space between the breath. And in this space between the breath, there is no relativity of time or space. And you know this to be true from your own dream state, where you can have a short nap where you're vividly aware of a completely different life. It's the same awareness that's with you in that dream. And it may be a complete life. And then as your awareness comes back to this reality, you realize it's been a 15-minute cat nap. All the while, the body just smoothly breathing on its own. And you traveled infinite distance. And so even in the space of one breath, you become timeless. Feel free to stay here and enjoy your meditation as long as you like, or lie back now and find your final Savasana. Let the legs unwind. Lie back on the spine. Give your breath to the body and give your body to the earth. This Shavasana itself is a very, very powerful asana, corpse pose. And although it may seem a bit morbid to have a pose of the corpse, it's a very fundamental understanding about life itself. You see, inevitably, no one gets out alive. And what we call death is actually your higher nature. To be more accurate, you could consider this the death, where there's limitation. But your truest self, the awareness itself, the one thing that can never be taken from you, is eternal. So allow this body to be taken at any point in time. Give it back to the generous lender, Mother Earth. Savasana, corpse pose. Slowly begin to reinvigorate now. Come back in on the breath. Find the sensation in the body. 360 degrees of perception and awareness. Powerful, radiant human being. A natural born perceiver. A natural creature on earth. Perfectly suited to thrive in your environment. Blissfully
This is your home, beyond any political borders, beyond any ethnicities or nationalities, beyond any financial means. You are a child of Earth. It's insulting almost to the Mother Earth to think that any of her children wouldn't feel at home here. But we live in a world that tells us lots of things about who we're supposed to be and where we belong. But here we realize and we see that all of that isn't real at all. And all that is real is just the moment. And every moment you are exactly where you're meant to be, on this beautiful earth, living out this beautiful play of life, where you are absolutely the actor on stage, but you are also the director and the producer and every creative aspect of this beautiful production of life. So let go of the wheel, because you've given yourself this amazing blueprint, this script, if you will, to live out, to learn, to experience. You see, it's just as simple, life. It's just as simple as love wanting to know itself. But how can something that is one thing, a unity, not even one, because one implies two, how can something that is a singularity ever know itself without a reflection? You've heard it said maybe that it's like a knife, so sharp, can cut many things, but it can never cut itself. And so you are pure love. But pure love on its own, where is the value if it cannot be experienced? And so in its own divinity, it's willed its expansion into all of this, simply for a chance to get to know itself. And you are an aspect of that greater being, which is you, living it out as little old us. When you're ready, bring the movements back through the small joints of the fingers and the toes, and allow yourself to be drawn to either side of the body into the fetal position. Have a breath. Allow the blood to flow and move, detoxify, nourish, and refresh. And then when you're ready, gently find your way back to a quiet seat of meditation. And we'll close this session with the chanting of Om. 3 Oms together as mantra, as medicine, and as a simple yet very, very powerful experience that we can share together, the vibration of the universe. And truthfully, hold nothing back on this oming. It's not just some hippie mumbo jumbo. They're actually taking kids off Ritalin and prescribing them an Om practice, thankfully, now. Because there's an energetic thing that happens here. Think of it less as O-M and more as A-U-M. The A comes from the belly, the U comes from the chest, and the comes from the head. Let it vibrate in the body so much that it almost tickles, like that feeling you almost want to sneeze when it's coming out the top. Let it be so energetic that you're physiologically awakening your energy system. Sit nice and tall, bring the hands to the heart. One full breath to prepare ourselves. Big inhale now. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Fill up the lungs, fill up the heart. May there be love and peace among all beings of the universe. May there be peace, may there be peace. Let us repeat together, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste.